bonus core exercise. And the reason I'm saying this is a bonus is all the others are a little more traditional. So I wanted to kind of stick with the foundation of what we do with kettlebells and not veer off too far, because there's a lot of crazy stuff that you see online with people trying to do crazy things with kettlebells that you don't really necessarily need. Some of them are great, some of them are just a little crazy, but you can get really strong with just the basics. So this one, like I mentioned, a little bit non-traditional, but it's pressing and wood chop. So obviously the press is traditional, but what we're going to do to change it up is we're going to do this in a half kneeling position, which is going to make you stabilize your core. We're going to start as if our feet are on railroad tracks or skis, and then as you do this for a while and you get a little bit more solid and balanced and keep your core tight, then you can narrow as if you're on a balance beam, which is going to make it a little bit more challenging. So again, I'm starting with the half kneeling press, and we're moving into the half kneeling wood chop. So I will explain a little bit more about these after I demo it, just to keep all of the details and the cueing intact, so you know exactly what to do and what not to do with this skill. So first, you're going to get in the half kneeling position. When you're here, I don't care if the back foot's up or down, but I want you to start on a pretty wide base as if you were doing a lunge. So like I mentioned, skis, railroad tracks, but not too narrow as if you're on a balance beam. That's going to be harder to balance. So half kneeling, 90-90. Make sure that your hips are not kicked out to the side, so you're going to be a little more neutral, and then take your hips and tuck forward or point your belly button towards your face. Most of the weight is on the back leg. You're going to grip the bell with both hands and bring it into the rack position. So you're going to be here nice and tall, keeping everything tight, glutes pinched, and then you would do your pressing. After you've pressed, you grip with the other hand, and you're going to throw the bell towards the hip, but no hinging. You have to stay tight, straight arms, and pull back. Wood chop, and back up. Chop, back up. So pressing, and wood chop, and then safely set it down, and switch sides. Now, the cueing that I was talking about that's really important when you're in that half kneeling position is that, again, you stay squared, don't have your hip kicked out to the side. And then the other thing, I'm going to turn to the side just a little bit. So when you do the wood chop, the key is that you want to do that crossed body and stay tight. When you cross, you're going to get your obliques. So your arms are going to come straight, and then you're going to pull the bell back in. Inhale, exhale up the top. The key is that when you send back, send the bell down to the hip, is that you don't hinge. You don't twist and relax here. It's not going to be as effective. So stay tall and tight. Throw the bell, get that little bit of a twist. You can follow with your eyes, and then pull back into the rack position. So check those out. I hope you like all of the exercises, including the bonus. Thanks. Have a great day.